Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are having a wonderful day so far. And I hope you are all ready for some Sci-Fi Saturdays. And today, at the very least, we are starting with Fallout 76. Looks like I have some free things to claim. So I might as well do it. And in we go.
I'll be straight with you. I think we're past the point where I just want to use you to further my own goals. I may be starting to like you. Now, I don't want you thinking your pal Rose is going soft on you, so let me just say this. If you ever get it in your head to screw me over, I will gut you with this here saw and string your entrails up like Christmas tinsel. Nothing personal.
Cool.
Ooh, so that's where he's been hiding it. That memorial ain't too shabby, especially since it's David we're talking about here. So now you'll have to repair that holotape, and there's only one place I can think of that may still have a functioning terminal to do it. It's out at Solomon's Pond. I know, you're thinking, what's tech like that doing out at such a cutesy little wilderness place? Let's just say some seriously intrusive operations went down there, so I'm pretty sure it's got just what we need.
Ludge long. Only lasting another 11 minutes, so that's not bad. Complete strange bedfellows. Repair the AI program. It's not too bad. You know, I can fast travel here. Now I just need to find a way up there. Seems like I can maybe just go straight up here. Almost there. Wherever there is. No, that doesn't seem like a hostile one. And it just up and disappeared. Okay. I am not here. Oh, access denied, I see. Seems like the password might be wherever that marker is now. The hell is that? Yep, I knew this was gonna be rough. Ooh, hello. Good enough. No, where did that... There he is. Is there anything I can make? Berry juice. Come on. Horse shit. What I meant to do. I don't remember. Is there a way to sleep so I can heal and not have to use my stuff? Doesn't look like it.
Alright, you're back. Just when I was starting to get bored, too. Hope you managed to repair that old holotape. As usual, so reliable. I love it. I gotta admit, I got some pretty mixed feelings on tapping into all these blocked files. On one hand, I'm sure David had his reasons for cutting me off. On the other, I'm pretty sure this would be a whole new world of entertainment for me. You know, you're right. I definitely deserve to know. Now, just give me a second. Bleep, bloop, blorp, I'm a computer. Oh my god! Talk about some serious drama here. This is some depressing shit. I mean, I knew David never got to say goodbye, but he really did hide what he went through. soap opera on overdrive. You know, boring stuff that no one cares about. David was an interesting guy. He loved his wife and kids as much as he loved Rosalind, so losing them in the war wasn't easy. Rosalind helped him through that, so when he lost her, that was just about the end of the world for him. By creating a yours truly, of course. Oh, and blowing the shit out of the Summersville Dam. Who doesn't love some good old-fashioned revenge, right? Obviously, he talked about it with me. Silly. He just didn't want me to remember, so blocked off all those memories. That's why I needed that program, to access those sealed-off conversations. Okay, moving right along. Okay, now where was I? Oh yeah, the plan. Let me just run some filters, a little arts and crafts, and... Are you kidding me? All this data and I don't have the one word I was looking for? Okay, hate to break it to you, but I need you to go back out there and find me just one more itty-titty-witty holotape. Best bet is Arctos Pharma, David's old corporate stooge job. I need you to find me a holotape with David saying the word negotiate. My hero. Now get out there and don't get yourself killed.
No
Did I
promises.
just say that? It makes me feel like a mom.
Rose has a few screws loose, but I like Rose. The word negotiate. Oh, that's mine. Why not?
I never imagined that I would share a home with somebody wonderful. In a world like this. This is my life.
What the hell am I hearing?
Oh, you startled me.
Sacred Mothman Tome. Ammo converter, ammo points, ammo converter, ammo storage, scrap box, my stash box, cryogenic bed.
Let's call this
Hello.
precious junk around. Was it you?
Bottle kiosk? What the hell is that? Ooh.
Sometimes days, I think I woke up in a
Ooh.
pile of smoldering debris. And I met someone, a stranger. And over time, well, that stranger isn't a
Oh.
stranger anymore.
Again.
I don't
Alright,
believe
south,
in luck
right?
or fate or any of that. I do know that I won't change.
Yeah, southwest.
It's just about time to eat. What is this? A desk fan? Oh, who carries around a desk fan?
What the hell happened to this guy? Ooh. Whoop, whoop. Where did I get ammo from? Or health? Excuse me? Guess maybe I used a stim pack. Or it probably is a skill or a perk or whatever. Thought I used it. That would make sense. All of the things are up. Can you not?
Fugitive has scanning for hostiles.
demands are perfectly reasonable. Since when are environmental laws and fair wages ridiculous and absurd?
Since they take away 30% of the profits we're set to gain, Lawrence, you can talk to me about fair wages when you give up your bonus.
Come on, David. We need to wrap up this deal. Our partners are getting impatient. There has to be room for negotiation here.
I'll be the one who says when it's time to negotiate here. Our partners are only impatient because they need this deal more than us. They just hope we don't realize it. Now go back to your desks and figure out how to get me that 80%, or I'll find someone else who can.
Well, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Alrighty, alrighty.
Alright, time to finish this little pet project. Ooh, I gotta admit, I don't have many files on David and Rosalind talking about their pre-Raider days, so this will be pretty interesting. I'll just give it a quick listen. Yep, sounds like David alright. Ruthless even then. Getting back to business, a little slice and dice, some audio love, and voila! Mission accomplished. All you gotta do now is take a quick trip to the nearby relay tower and set up a new transmitter to get this bad boy broadcasting. Oh yeah, I heard that old Duchess lady's radio signal start up a while back. I should have known that was you. Here's the program you'll need to run at the relay tower. Just load it up and follow directions. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this, really. And here, as a token of my gratitude, you can have this old holotape back as a souvenir.
Get out of here. Can you quit howling? For fuck's sake. Oof. Big oof. Jesus. That'll tide me over for a minute. All right. What is my carry weight sitting at? Okay. Still below 2. Who else was just shooting at me? So you're the one that had the missile launcher. You wanna go? Let's go. Thank you, game. Right, I have to put the tape in it.
Remote transmitter connected. Beginning recorded message loop.
Hey, mate, listen up. I'm David fucking Thorpe. Get your ass over here. Top of the world is where it's at. Mezzanine. It's time to negotiate. Or I will kill every last one of you. Hey, mate, listen up.
Broadcast loop confirmed. Congratulations. Your transmitter is now connected.
Is that great or what? Anyway, confession time. Sure, I could have got Meg out here lickety split. I mean, don't get me wrong, she really ain't my biggest fan. But believe me, this broadcast, way more fun. Now, you probably want to haul ass back to the mez, because something down there's making all the racket. And you're gonna want that place nice and tidy for when Meg shows up.
The mezzanine, huh? Back over there. Where am I right now? I'm right there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Could probably go to Fort Atlas. I'm sure there will be something there that I can sell or store at.
Something's out there. I know it.
Of course I missed.
I swear, my head ain't right these days.
It's a plane. Oh, I finally made it to Atlas.
about the bots. They're working for me. Hello, Russell Dorsey, Brotherhood Initiate. Welcome to Fort Atlas.
I'll haul 1,000 boxes or fill 1,000 crates. That's what it takes to join up.
Formerly the Atlas Observatory, now headquarters for the Brotherhood of Steel. Well, this is Fort Atlas, new headquarters of the Brotherhood of Steel in Appalachia. The Brotherhood's in the process of getting everything in order here, but already people from all over Appalachia are turning out. Some need help, some want to join, but it seems like everybody's curious what comes next. I just say what Paladin Romani says. We're here to help. Me? Oh, I'm just a guy who wanted to be a part of something special. A place to do something that really mattered. I picked up the messages the Brotherhood were broadcasting on the way here, and I came out ahead to help set up the place, hoping they'd let me join. They liked my initiative, and now I'm an initiate. Nice bit of symmetry, I thought. Of course. What'd you want to know? The Brotherhood of Steel is a... well, I guess you'd call it a military organization. Founded originally out in California around when the bombs fell. We're dedicated to rebuilding society and preserving old technology. Keeping the mistakes of the past from being repeated, you know? One of the members from California could tell you more, I'm sure. Oh, it's an honor. I know that sounds like some recruiting poster nonsense, but really, it is. I finally feel like I'm part of something meaningful. Building a better world alongside other people who've committed their lives to that cause. Sure, sometimes it means doing guard shifts in the rain, but hey, small price to pay for real purpose, right? Pretty sure that's strategic information I'm not supposed to just give out to anybody that asks. What do you need? Looking to sign up? Or just curious? Well, either way, I guess it's not me you want to talk to. Most of the fort's off limits to civilians, but if you're interested, Knight Shin's in charge of the new recruits. He's very serious about protocol and security, so you'll have to speak to him first if you want to get anywhere. Welcome to Fort Atlas.
Alright. Are these vendors and everything going to be inside? Probably. That's what it seems like anyway.
Too far to get turned down now. You buying this keep the peace idea these Brotherhood types are putting down? Word is, the Brotherhood needs new soldiers.
If you're looking to make a difference, you've come to the right place.
Do some good for once. Make a difference.
Scientist soldier.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin,
You need someone to take him out.
civilians are supposed to wait to be seen.
Fortifications appear adequate, if rushed.
Not now.
Brotherhood
jerks, listen to me.
Keep fighting out there.
If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line. I don't have time for you right now. Diddy. Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day. But look what else it brought.
Hmm.
I'm glad we guard our
Initiate Dorsey is too trusting. But I can't fault his commitment. Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest. Are you another aspirant to our order? If you mean that, then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately.
New recruits, night shifts,
Normally,
training,
I'd
run
stick you
things
with the other
like
hopefuls
this.
until we decide whether you're
We're gonna
worthy.
be invincible.
But if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate. We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or are looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me. Do this right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider putting you forward as an initiate candidate.
Protection? I have everything I need here.
This is a security office, not a social club. If you're not finished, get back to work.
This place goes sour and we're all in for it. Mark,
You better have something useful to say to me.
This
Oh,
order is to be
can't even
expected
come to me
from places
himself?
Black Brotherhood oversight.
What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish?
Still,
All right.
this
All right.
is-
Keep it cool, Sean.
One day, I'll make night.
So,
And I'll show those raiders who's boss.
what's he got to say to me?
Local recruits appear healthy, if underfed.
The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the raiders.
Radiation levels noted.
I like the quiet life.
Some
I don't need
strange
much,
radiations from
and I need trouble less. But after this,
all this
I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
It's a fair point.
Hope this lot's true to their word.
Hey, thanks.
I'm never gonna
I
make
just
a
needed
name for
someone to
myself
listen
holding
and take me seriously.
When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
I hope you can convince them.
Ain't no kind of life wrapped up in metal.
Yes. Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers. The severe gentleman in the power armor, yes? Dr. Edgar Blackburn at your service. And what did Knight Shin want to know?
Got to be getting back to the farm soon.
I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own. Thank you. Be well. Speak.
Well, now look at you.
I do not tolerate evil.
You with these Steel brother fellas? I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them.
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again.
Well, it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on them. Name's Artnap. So, what's this night fella sent you for? A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these Steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make them raiders too. Well, I ain't got much, and I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra, and I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these Steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair. Fair enough. Can't expect more than that. Thank you. You take care too.
Here's the last one.
Hey, here comes trouble. I hope. Hey, yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns? You don't look like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal? Shin? He the scary guy with the stick up his butt?
Yep.
All right,
Military
shoot.
grade hardware. More common amongst the ones from California.
What? Me? A raider? No. A little old me? Don't be silly.
All this concrete.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Oh, I'm just a poor country girl, you know? Parents died ages ago, so it's just me and a few friends trying to make our way in the world. It's pretty scary out there. Just a bunch of orphans helping each other out. We're practically just kids. Had to grow up on our own. We'd sure feel a lot safer with some of those high-tech guns these Brotherhood have to scare off all the maniacs out there.
Local recruits of their help,
Mm-hmm.
if underfed.
If this world has taught me anything, it's that only raiders have face tattoos.
Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there.
And if you didn't sound like you had a few screws loose like the robot I've been helping, you might be able to fool me into thinking you're not a raider. But you sound just as crazy as she does.
Hey, I get it. Promises backfire all the time. Well, go get him, Tiger.
Disorder is to be expected.
Something I can do for you.
Nope. Shut up, old man.
Ain't no kind of life.
Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance.
Have you finished the task I gave you? Good. Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview.
The efficiency of Brotherhood response to visitors is...
We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment. That's irrelevant. The Brotherhood cannot simply be hired out to every farmer and homesteader. We have our own concerns. Enough about that. What's next?
Let us take care of things.
The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the Doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing.
This place goes sour and we're all in for it. Mark my words.
That shows commendable discipline. Scribe Valdez may have interest if he returns, but if so, he is her problem. That appears to resolve the matter on our end.
I want it.
Next report. Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us.
Wonder if this will be enough to see those raiders gone.
That sounds like something Paladin Romani would say. But what he believes is of no concern of ours. Our people did not rob this man. We are not involved, and it should remain that way.
Don't get left behind.
Give me your next report.
Until those people who are claiming to be you, if they are not you, ruins your image, and nobody trusts you. So, get bent, dick.
No, we are not arms dealers.
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge
There was never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. But your vigilance is noted. That covers everyone. Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment and grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention.
Stay disciplined. The settlers want to rebuild, but they're only looking to the future. We need to understand the past as well, or we're going to make the same mistakes moving forward.
Got to be getting back to the farm soon.
Be vigilant, outsider. I am not a receptionist, civilian. I have actual
I'm
work
never
to
going to
do.
make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
Radiation levels nominal.
Fort Atlas is in good hands. Nightshin's trained us well.
Do not attempt to access the secure parts of this facility, civilian. We are watching you.
This place is kind of a dump.
Alright, well, I will have to return shortly.
New recruits, Nightshin's training,
I will be
weapons, and a
back
base like this?
probably after an hour. So, for the time being,
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
We're here to protect the people. They'll learn that.
doesn't seem right.
For it. Mark my words.
Yes, it is. So, I will be back. See you in a second. Welcome back, welcome back. Looks like I have more stuff to accept. Sure. All right, let's get back into it. It was indeed a little over, it was about an hour and a half since I left. Of course, those, depending on how you look at it, lucky or unlucky enough to be watching on YouTube and not live, don't see any difference. Because I paused it before I left.
Fight the bad guys. Do some good for once. And make a difference. Brotherhood of Steel. That has a great...
wasn't a mistake to let you back here. Don't tell me there are more petitioners. As you can see, I'm in charge of the armory. I maintain and manage all of our equipment. I keep records of our stockpiles, distribute rations, and acquire resources as needed. Since we only have one paladin here, I also lead various combat operations and support Paladin Romani in any ways necessary. To be clear, my duties do not include human resources.
And I'll show those raiders who's boss.
Make it quick, please. To procure and preserve dangerous technologies from before the war, and defend humanity from itself. Since the world went to pieces, anyone and everyone has been using what they can find in the wasteland to their own ends, unrestricted. If things continue like this, humanity will never make it. The 1st Expeditionary Force was tasked with investigating several valued technological sites across the U.S., concluding at the Atlas Observatory. From here, we would report back on the fate of the preceding Appalachian chapter, carrying on the Brotherhood's mission in their stead if need be. Or we would have done that report if we still had a working long-distance transmitter. We have raiders to thank for that one. They are considered MIA until further investigation. Last stationed at Fort Defiance. We lost contact with them some time ago. At the time, Lost Hills didn't have the resources for a cross-country expedition. What's important now is that we will carry on the Brotherhood mission in their place. That information is classified. There is, and my interpretation of our orders is that acquiring it should be our #1 priority. Paladin Romani thinks otherwise. She has reevaluated the situation based on her own judgment. I am following her orders.
Good, because she seems to have a better head on her shoulders than you do.
Ask them if you must. Make it quick, please. Does this look like a social club to you?
Sure.
I have my duties to attend to.
Get
I
over
hope
it.
that you have yours. It sounds to me like you haven't decided your purpose in this world. I have, and it doesn't involve making friends with everyone.
Fair enough.
Ad Victoriam.
Makes sense now. This is my place. My mission.
We are really fixing this place up, don't you think? Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here? Oh, a prospective initiate. The Knight Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it?
Sounds fair to me.
Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup.
I get to go out and prove my worth.
Any questions before we start? All right, fire away. Ideally, yes, actually. In practice, not at all. We're supposed to be the lore keepers, preserving old technology for the betterment of today. Instead, I spend all my time soldering wires on busted comms equipment or tightening screws on tracking scanners. This investigation will be a breath of fresh air. It's what being a scribe should be about. Can I do it? Yes. But it's not my life's calling. Believe it or not, I didn't choose to be a scribe. I was born into it. My parents chose this life for me. I've gotten used to it, but it isn't mine. Night Shin would throw a fit if he heard just how unprofessional I was now. We should get back to business. Sorry. Business only.
Man, y'all are losers.
Normally I would, but today you came along. We have a lot of capable initiates, but we could always use more. Handle yourself well, and I'll be happy to vouch for you. Not as a civilian. However, if Paladin Romani lets you join our ranks, then I might reconsider. Especially if you're a big help on this mission. Sure. Ready to go?
Let's
Great.
go.
Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit.
Why didn't I see it before?
If you're gonna be walking around up here, at least grab a wrench and help me out.
America to rebuild America. Take the old, forge it anew.
Okay, where do I need to go? Down? Yep. Well, that's weird, seeing a Protectron crouched.
History with all this maintenance work piling up.
Order, learning, protection. I have everything I need here.
The Scorched Plague. I've seen nothing like it. I wonder if I could get my hands on a sample.
I could arrange that.
Order, learning, protection. I have everything I need here. The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined.
Substructure gives very much enemies that are unknown vibes. Like they haven't cleared it all out yet. As I said. Thank you. And where's Scribe Valdez in?
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war. Are you trying to get on my good side?
Yes.
Because that's how you get on my good side. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up.
Oh, ammo.
Here's one.
Scalpel. Ooh, what's in here? I'll take that.
I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec. This must be Dr. Hammond, Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. That's a mature attitude to take. I really appreciate that. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war.
Of course.
That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups? The diagnostics test can tell us the state of some key components that we won't be able to test manually. Keep an eye on the state of each component and we'll want to look into them after the initial check. Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after. Interesting.
Jesus H. Christ.
Glad that's over with. Here we go. That does it for the inspection. Let's talk. Alright, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? Misaligned. Problematic to say the least. Next, we have the release valve. That went... Well, what was your assessment?
Working as intended.
It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. But in general, you're handling yourself well so far. Nobody does, outside of a classroom. That's why I love to evaluate new prospects this way. If I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. Can you pay attention? Think on your feet? If you can, you earn my favor. If you can't, then, well, maybe I reconsider my recommendation. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions, or are you ready to get started? You saw what happened when we tested the release valve. I want to examine the stress on the gauge. That could tell us if all that built-up pressure was normal or an anomaly. Oh, and you may have to pry it off, but be careful about it when the time comes. The brain of the machine. It's the component that coordinates all of the others. It should be slotted into a terminal somewhere. May take a little technical know-how to extract, but nothing you can't handle, I'm sure.
Here's hoping.
A very important and technical component. It helps force particles into a beam that the machine could fire to affect the weather. Somehow. Could take a bit of manual dexterity to pry loose without any damage. I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do.
All right. Is everything upstairs? It seems like it.
I thought of... Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine core?
Where is it?
What was that? That doesn't sound good.
Maybe the sack of dirt wouldn't a bad idea.
Hostile target detected. For your safety, please take cover until the lawbreaker is dealt with. Continued resistance is unlawful.
Can you get destroyed already? Damn. Come on. Come on. Ooh.
Close one.
That it? Thank God. Yeah, you're gonna wait. Got bots to loot.
Whew. Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? This is... Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. whole machine? The fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this? Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy. They condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. Oh, I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
The fact finder. Alright, now where's the exit? Oh, Paladin!
See if anyone needs help with anything. Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance.
I need to drink some water.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need? Well, between this and the report I have from Knight Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully.
That is what
Do you wish to join our ranks? Membership in the Brotherhood is a commitment to honor, duty, and service. You would begin as an initiate in our ranks. With time and training, you may one day join the scrolls as a knight or scribe, depending on your aptitudes and choices. On a day-to-day basis, Knight Shin would be your direct superior here, though any of the officers may requisition you for missions if needed. Both have given their approval to your initiate consideration. Yes.
We should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Knight Shin said that your attitude regarding the role of the Brotherhood in relation to the civilian community was questionable. Nonetheless, he felt your intentions were honorable and suitable training would correct any deficiencies. Which means he probably thought I'd like you. That remains to be seen. In short, she thinks you are capable, helpful, and possessed of a higher-than-average technical aptitude.
Approved.
Useful qualities in an initiate candidate.
Dinner declined.
Yes?
Ration request doesn't even have a name on it.
With the recommendations of Knight Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out. Your reward is that I consider you worthy to join our ranks. Limited intel suggests this is a milk run, perfect for a new recruit. But you're not wrong. We don't know the level of threat. Take this as an additional precaution.
Well, I was honestly hoping for a stim pack, so thank you.
We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis & Sons farming supply. Very well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights and responsibilities of a full member of the Brotherhood of Steel.
To be expected in a place that
Ad Victoriam.
oversight for so long. Still, this is. Keep fighting out there.
Cleaning duty again?
Still need to drop all my excess crap.
Whoa. I think our saviors have finally arrived.
Yeah, me? You're right.
Brotherhood's always looking for good tech, if you find any.
Alright, where do I want to go? Where's the quest telling me to go? Way over there. Okay. So I've got a ways to go. So I could go west and hit my camp. I think that's what I'll do. Looks like a power plant ahead. Yaguai. The hell happened to the Yaguai? Definitely take the frag. Alright, oh, what is that? Stash box? Didn't even see it when I walked through. Hell yeah. Alright. What's it at? 1189? It's almost maxed out. Plus 1 projectile, plus 25% damage, minus 150% hip fire accuracy, plus 100% recoil. Is it 50, but it's 44 times 2. Uses the same ammo. Armor penetration though. Alright. I'm still over encumbered, but not as much. Barely. Wait. Here it is. Change. Fact finder. There we go. No noise, don't worry about it.
Time to
Yeah, come on, follow me. Well, those mines definitely didn't do what I wanted them to, but I managed. As long as I don't run into anything else while I'm out here before I make it to my camp. Here, another one of those code breaker ferals.
Attention customers! Monongah Power Plant has experienced an unexpected failure. We apologize for the inconvenience. Rest assured that our maintenance crews are working hard to minimize the outage and safely restore power. Based on current projections, most customers should expect power to be restored by...
Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Oof. Oof. become a herbivore? What the fuck does that mean? Eat veggies but not meat with no disease. 2 times the benefits. Huh. Definitely. Where is it? $95 does actually go through Virginia, doesn't it? This is 59. I wonder if that's like State Road 95 and not Interstate 95. Good. I don't want to do the event. I want to get rid of shit. Cause myself to get more. Only like halfway there. Missed. God damn. Right away. I'll take that. Duct tape, I'll take that. Primus. Firehouse. Party rules, break stuff, be wild, trash hard, trash all. Chug, coma, puke, and rally. All are welcome. Formal attire is optional. No robots. P.S. Cops are not invited. Cops come equals every man for himself. Attend the frat party. Morgantown High School. I love missing. Back of the dome. There's my camp. Finally see it on the compass. Almost there. Must be up there. Yeah, relax. Go away. Permanently. I'd really like this to not be automatic. I don't want to move my camp. Forgot I put up walls. It's been a while. repair. Damn it. Modify. Ooh, short scope. Do I have something other than this that I was using as a scope? Or, yeah, as a scoped weapon? That. How about crafting? Can I make anything useful? I have a pipe pistol, but... Melee damage. Alright, already have a missile launcher. I see. I'll actually hold on to the more broken down one.
Attention, citizens.
Where?
Strike imminent. Please exit the
Okay.
area at your earliest
As long as
convenience.
it's not on top of me, I don't care.
Thank you for your cooperation. Got a lot of right away.
It's still over encumbered. Why? Not over encumbered anymore. Let's level up. Kind of want to level up by charisma. That would be handy. That would be really handy. Hmm. 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 That would kind of be useful. That would be useful. Yeah, I'll do that. All right. Now, I'll go here. But you don't, huh? Jesus H. Fuck. Holy fuck. Ah, they have suiciders. That's why shit keeps blowing up. That would make sense. You've got a fucking grenade launcher. There's a Gatling laser in there? Holy hell. Kinda wanna take that combat rifle. This one had it, right? Yeah.
hell is this? Where's Thorpe? You got that old diaper pail on your side? So who the hell are you? Don't tell me you're one of those worthless settlers. Holy shit, a vault dweller! Even better. You come scurrying out of your little cubbyhole and you think you can start making demands? Think again. David's trophy, huh? Wow, you must be dead. Return tail if you've managed to get your hands on it. Huh. I take it this means you recognize me as leader around here. Smart. Looks like you've got yourself a brain after all. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll spare you a minute to tell me what you want before I get back to retaking Appalachia. You don't get to talk to me about that. We lost everything to that disease while you were all sitting pretty underground. Inoculation? That's just some bullshit the responders made up to sucker the weak out of their supplies. Didn't fall for it then? Sure as shit ain't falling for it now. Oh, I know all about the Scorched. Got my own plans, like wiping them out. Why don't you take a look yourself? Got a raid going down right now that can show you how it's done. Oh, I'll take that bet. You'll see. We're back. We ain't gonna let anyone stand in our way. Head out to their location and find Aldrich. Tell him I sent you. Once you got it all wrapped up, head back to our base. It's the crater. Built out of that old space station. Believe me, you can't miss it.
About time to hit up a camp again. No way in hell I'm scavenging out there.
I don't want to go back to that town and do the frat party, whatever the hell that is. I guess I will get it out of my quest log. Missed that one. Nothing useful on any of them. Damn. Drink a bottle of Nuka Shine. You wanna back the fuck up? Thank you. What just happened? Her Elmo water stands forward. Gray and cold. Steps behind him are the first threshold.
Around the right corner, study the straight. Just to the left is the place that we meet. There you can stain your skin with ink, but find the back door and we'll let you drink. So, alright. VTU is in Morgantown. Wherever the hell that went. How the fuck did I make it here? So something about, of course, fraternity and something about a standing boy. So probably Vault Boy. At least I don't have to constantly open that damn thing and read it. It's in the quest HUD. At our alma mater stands a boy, gray and cold. So definitely statue color and cold. So statue. The steps behind him are the first threshold. Around the right corner, study the street. Just to the left is the place that we meet. There you can stain your skin with ink. But find the back door and we'll get you a drink. Look at that, Nuke Shine. That's why I thought this stuff sounded familiar. I know I've walked in here before. Sometime.
Once upon a time, there was a brain in a jar, and he lived happily ever after.
What in the fuck was that?
What was that sound? Oh, it's just my treads again.
There's a downstairs. Oh, ho, ho.
My company! Well, it must be my birthday. I'm not too shy to say I'm positively pleased to see you. Excuse me there. I could, really use a hand, and you got more than just the one. Hi, I'm Bev, and Bev E-Ridge is the #1 alcohol quality testing robo brain, and all of Appalachia. Well, this juice joint's premier drink, Nuka Shine, is long overdue for a big quality test. Would you be a nice fella and whip me up a batch of nuclear science so I can do my job, please? I do have the recipe right here, but I think I might have sort of kind of dropped part of it in the lock supply room. Don't be me. Any drinks you need me to test? My imbibing chamber's always open. My imbibulation chamber is feeling... it's feeling empty. Or is that my combobulating unit? And how are we doing this very, very, very swell evening? Sorry.
How can you hiccup? You don't have lungs or a mouth.
Very swell evening. My friends they are great. Especially that one.
Hmm. Back to this place.
actually going in this time.
Personal log. Timestamp 1120761344. My special edition Nuka-Cola lamp arrived in satisfactory condition. After a few modifications, I am greatly pleased. I clearly now have the greatest Nuka-Cola collection in the city. But I've pushed the capacity of this meager hovel to the limit. Solution. I need to procure a warehouse in Morgantown for further expansion. But first, I need the proper financial capital. I clearly need to strategize a successful commercial enterprise. University students are plentiful, but what do they want? Aha! Proposal. Students love alcohol, and I love Nuka-Cola. I shall formulate a high-proof distilled spirit with Nuka-Cola. The perfect beverage. It just needs a name. Nuka-Hall? Nuka Mash? Nuka Brew? I'll get to that part later.
I have more up to go. Back to the tattoo shop. Nuclear material.
Does it smell like alcohol down here, or is it just me?
Corn and razor grain. Where the hell am I going to get that? You are an ugly-ass feral, my guy. Oh, there's a farm over here. That makes sense. Need one more razor grain. experimental equipment. Since Nuka-Shine is selling out so quickly, Lewis is working on a flash fermenter to age it faster. It's not ready yet, so for your own safety, please do not touch unless you are Lewis.
Hot dog, if it ain't my bestest of friends. Sorry. Do I smell me and Nuka-Shine? Let me just put that in my embalming chamber and... Oh. Wow! Now that is a drink. Excuse me. Here's the report. Quality rating, blissful, side effects, illness, addiction, permanent brain damage. The list goes on. It's not great, but you get the idea. Your customers will be raving if you serve this drink. What? I don't know. But do not sweat the details. Would you come back tomorrow and help me with my daily quality test? I got plenty more recipes to try out.
Leveled up again, hot damn.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search. This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Follow.
Hmm. Why can I not? Oh, stash is full. Requires the stash. Got it. Well, I can figure this out later. Alright. Well, I will end it here today. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Always come hang out. Feel free to. You're more than welcome. Come check out the YouTube to see recorded past streams and other series going on, such as Fallout 3 currently. It's the main one. Fridays are usually Fantasy Friday if I stream, and Saturdays is clearly Sci-Fi Saturdays. So I hope to see you next time. And as always, be safe, be kind, and have a good rest of your weekend.